How one DJ here. Welcome to Best of the Worst Showcat Builds in LEGO World Part 14. Over the last part of Best of the Worst Showcat Builds, we have shown was the Lion Den, the diving platform, the doghouse, and the birdhouse. If you haven't seen from mostly these four showcat builds, maybe go check that part before this one. But today we have some showcat build that y'all probably have seen a little bit glimpse of it, which is some very interesting showcat builds, and one of them is actually one that we haven't seen since we pretty much did LEGO World gameplay and pretty much like rest of the series. And pretty much the last one, I should have said the third one. The last one is pretty much one of the showcat builds that we have shown from Mr. Showcat builds. So which is very interesting. So two are new, one we have seen before, well pretty much like the first time getting shown, and pretty much one that we have shown in Mission Showcat builds. So which is great. So I'll wait no time as always. Let's get right into this. And also before we do start, by the way, if you guys hadn't checked out the poll today, by the way, it's pretty much our first ever One Piece poll. And the first One Piece poll is, who is your favorite Straw Hat in the beginning of One Piece in this list? So apparently we have is Luffy, Zoro, Nami, and Usopp. And one of you guys picked Luffy, which I'm not gonna lie, I would have picked Luffy too, by the way, because he is pretty much like the first ever character that we introduced pretty much in One Piece, so which is great. But I can pick either like mostly like Luffy, Zoro, Nami, or Usopp. I might just pick like mostly like Luffy or Zoro, by the way, because I do like Nami, Usopp, by the way, but I just might have to talk about One Piece very soon, by the way, like in my opinion, how I enjoy the anime. But I'll probably do a video on that very soon, But let's go ahead and pretty much show the showcat builds. So the first showcat we are showing is pretty much a new showcat build, which I have never seen before, by the way, but it's really new. And I think it's called the Capture Cage, if I think that's what it says. Hold on. Right here. Yeah, the Capture Cage. So it's pretty much a Capture Cage showcat build, which is okay. I mean, this kind of reminds me of the one from the Intergalactic headquarters showcat build that we have shown before. And I was expecting to be like most like this color, because it does kind of remind me of this color, by the way, so which is very interesting. But it's just pretty much a capture cage, by the way. I have no idea what type of cage that this could be for, by the way. I mean, it's pretty much like big, so it's gotta be something that's gotta be like a I don't know if I can say a dinosaur. No, and it can't be a dinosaur because a dinosaur wouldn't fit in that cage. Maybe a baby dinosaur, I'm guessing. Gotta be, because there's only that I can think of. Because I think baby dinosaurs are kind of a little bit like a little bit big, but I think they can fit in this cage. But that's pretty much it for this showcat build. There's really nothing to talk about this for this more of the showcat build. So I guess I can give it about I just a little bit worse. I'm sorry. I was gonna say a little bit best, but like this is just a cage, so there's nothing really cool about a cage. So we'll just give it a little bit of worse. So a little bit worse for this one to start off the best of the worst showcat builds in LEGO Worlds. So yeah, a little bit worse. All right, the next one is pretty much the Eagle Nest. Now I don't know if we have seen this showcat build or not, but this is pretty much new actually. But I'm talking about ones that we have seen from like Discovery Worlds. Now, this is a really big eagle nest. Now, everyone know that eagles are in LEGO World, by the way, so which is like really cool to see, by the way. And I wish I could spawn one right here, but I'm not gonna lie, the eagle would just basically fly away while I even spawn it, by the way. So I'm definitely not gonna do that. But it's pretty much just an eagle nest, which is pretty much cool. I mean, I'm not the most person that really get into pretty much seeing like birds and nests, by the way. Even though it is pretty much like cool and like very beautiful to see, but I mean, it's nothing really special about like nests at all. I mean, unless it have babies in it, by the way. That's all I can say, by the way, because most of all birds do have pretty much babies, so I can pretty much say that. But I wouldn't say most of all very special to nests. I mean, I've seen like Discovery Channel before and basically some others. I'm not really mostly into nests, by the way. But if you guys like this whole entire nest of pretty much like in real life, and especially in I guess LEGO Worlds 2, just let me know a comment below. Not saying I do not hate nests. I do not hate eagle nests. I do not hate bird nest, I just not really got interested in at all, by the way. I mean, I don't think I know any person who I know that talks about nests at all. And I'm just saying that's the truth, by the way. Just saying that's my opinion. But I guess I could say for this one, if I can give it like the best or worst, I could just say give it a little bit of best. I mean, it's just a nest. I mean, yeah, that's literally it. Just a big eagle nest, and that's pretty much it. It's literally nothing else to say right here. So, a little bit best for the eagle nest, a little bit best. Alright, and the next show cat build we have is pretty much the ice cream home. Now, if everyone doesn't know that this show cat build was pretty much actually in deserted. Now, if everyone doesn't remember the quest is, it's from the pigs that they want to live in an ice cream home, and pretty much this is what it looks like. By the way, it's a little mint. I guess it's a mint chocolate chip ice cream home, which is very interesting. So this is basically for the pigs, so which is pretty much cool. I am not entirely sure why does a pig need to live in an ice cream home, by the way, because I feel like if I could think of any character, or any dessert character, I could say, that lives in an ice cream home, it's gotta be the gingerbread man. I mean, the gingerbread man is pretty much a delicious cookie, so yeah. So I can pretty much say that the gingerbread should live here instead of the pig. So which is very interesting. But it is cool to see the Showcat build finally getting shown after pretty much like, I guess, pretty much 4 years later of this pretty much Showcat build. So which is pretty much great. So I can say this one is pretty much the best. Not just a little bit of best, just the best. Because it's literally an ice cream home. It literally is. I mean, who wouldn't eat a mint chocolate chip live in an ice cream home? So that's pretty much it. So this is the best one right here. And for some reason, the last Showcat build is not even here, which I got spawned it, by the way, because I thought I had my saved data on here, but I guess not. Or I probably didn't save it, actually, sorry. And pretty much the next Showcat build, or should I say the last one, is actually supposed to be the Monster Fighter Camp. Now, anyone doesn't know, the Monster Fighter Camp is pretty much a missing Showcat build. Yes, it literally is, because it was not shown in Season 4 of Showcat builds back around 2021 of October. Now, this Showcat build is pretty much cool. This Showcat build belongs to the Major Quentin Steely, and pretty much is he has like literally just like decked out. I guess you could probably say he has flintlocks. I wouldn't say they're shotguns. I think they're pretty much called. Hold on. It has been a long time since I've seen those guns in like Worlds. Let's see. Blunderbuss. There we go. Blunderbuss. Or Blunderbuss. There we go. That's how you say it. Blunderbuss. I have never really used this weapon often at all, by the way, but yeah, that's what it's pretty much called, so that's pretty much cool. I'm not entirely sure if that's a real life weapon in real life, but if it actually is, that is very something. I guess you can learn something new every single day. But if you ever got like a satellite, a tent, pretty much a whole entire case of like records with like the newspaper of seeing Nice Out, Monster Rock come to town, catch a zombie with a big prize, and nothing really new to know because we have seen those before, by the way. A bunch of craze, a bunch of colorless swords, a bamboo, I think that's a bamboo, yeah, or a burial plant actually. That's really really new right there. And a pretty much a world globe and some Salon, I think some Salon chairs or just some no, they won't show it. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm just calling Salon chairs. So that's pretty much cool. I'll tell you what, this Showcat build was very interesting show back around 2022. And I can't believe that Mission Showcat builds, I don't know if Mission Showcat builds is like 3 years now, but if it actually is, that is crazy because I know there was a lot of Mission Showcat builds I haven't really shown that often. Oh, sorry, I haven't like mostly shown in like a very long time, by the way. And I believe the series ended like literally just that year, by the way. So that is crazy. And that was also a year later when Showcat builds Lego World gameplay that started, by the way. So which is crazy, by the way, because Lego World gameplay didn't end until like last year, 2024. So that's also crazy right there. So pretty much is 1 year later of that series of 2021, Showcat build have pretty much ended, or should I say for 2022. Then Lego World gameplay have officially ended around last year of 2024. So that is crazy. So that's like a year to like what 2, 3, 4. pretty much almost 4 years when Lego gameplay ended, by the way. Well, not really, but just in that year, last year. But still, it's good to see the Monster Fire Camp pretty much back in 2025. I think we might probably see it again. Maybe we'll come back to Selena's Halloween Town, by the way, if I remember what it's called. So, which is pretty much great. So, glad to see the Showcat build again in 2025. So, I guess I can pretty much give it the best, actually, because it's literally from, I forgot to mention, it's also from Weirding Woods, too, by the way. So, that's also pretty much cool as well. So, glad to see that Showcat build again for the last time. But yeah, well, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and end off right here. If y'all enjoyed, you already know what to do. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow in the next video. Bye.